So Buck, let me ask you a question. Is there anywhere where we can buy equity shares of Binance and have a share of what's going on their platform, like we can on
I mean,
fiat PHX?
if your dad's like very senior in the Chinese Communist Party, maybe, I don't know.
So in a very roundabout way, backdoor deals.
Yeah, maybe buying's not the right word. It's more like you just kind of tap CZ on the you just gotta say no, probably not. So yeah, most of the times people don't want to share things that are very valuable. So that I guess that's sort of Dylan's prompt there, and it's a good one. So the problem when you have these kind of oligarchs, though, is that they have no transparency and they do a Sam Bankman-Fried on you, whereas this is community owned, it's transparent. You guys are going to benefit from it. Obviously, we're going to benefit from it, but we don't really control it. We're kind of single digit owners of these things. So there is accountability and transparency, and we think we're basically giving Pulse Chain the kind of DeFi primitives that are going to allow it to actually properly compete against other L1s. Right. But we're going to be the first community that's really fully DeFi and able to kind of use all these things, because most people, let's face it, they never leave the exchange, right?
That's true.
Yep. That's the true. One thing that makes us special about versus everybody else, right? That's the only unique thing about us, really, is that we're all capable of getting out our MetaMask or whatever, and right. and using DeFi properly, because we all learned how to stake hex.
And that's why we pride ourselves so much on what me and Charlie do with the crypto mindset course. Is that's what we teach. We don't just teach people like, how to buy on Coinbase. It's getting not just staking hex, but like how to use Aave, or how to actually use a MetaMask, or how to
manage your risk on it. Because
correct.
That's one thing that I think a lot of people can't do when they jump on these things is they tend not to think enough about the risk.
Right. No, definitely. They don't think about it. A lot of people just don't think about anything. They just think about like, if I buy this many coins and it goes to $1, like I'll have like this many dollars.
Yeah. Well,
that's not for me. It jumps into the deep end of the pool, Yeah.
I've made plenty of enemies over the years in this community by talking about risk. So
no, impossible. Buck, no.
Yeah. But yeah, obviously, crypto is incredibly risky. Pulse Chain is incredibly risky. All this stuff is incredibly risky. Don't put all of your life savings into it. Think about your portfolio in total context. Look for diversification. These are all things. This is actual financial advice that I'm very happy to give you, because I know I could stand in a court and say these things, and everybody would agree with me. So yeah, diversification is great. Think about your time horizon. Think about your risk tolerance as an individual. Some of us are more willing to take risk. Some of us are more able to take risk. Right. So
that's a big distinction right there.
Yeah, there's a big difference. Yeah, if you're kind of homeless and you've got $10, but you like buying scratch tickets.
Just gotta, under a bridge. I mean, not completely.
Yeah,
I'm all in if I'm homeless, bro.
You might be willing to go buy PDI or whatever, because you're going to hope it's going to 10,000x in peg or whatever, like they say it's going to, but that doesn't mean you should, right?
This is the only community where of so many grown men that I've never known so many like straight men talk about pegging ever in my life. It's pretty insane to me, actually. But sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I don't know. That's definitely been mentioned a lot lately. Dylan, have you ever thought of changing your surname to Mulvaney?
Sorry, I don't even know what that is.
Explain. Yeah, never mind. So where were we?
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Isn't that the fucking Bud Light guy?
Dylan Mulvaney. Yeah. Anyway, so we love this community. This is really the last thing that's something that we promised that we need to deliver. So the albatross around my neck comes off this week. I'm absolutely elated with the launch response. I know people are excited about this. I think someone kind of asked, how do I feel about Pulse Chain now? Look, I don't know how much more bad information can be thrown at us, right? Like how much more bad news. Like the only thing I can think of is a DOJ indictment or something like that.
Bro, that Jesus Christ, dude.
But I don't personally think that's likely.
No.
So, aside from that, like I don't know, like I feel pretty good. Everything has absolutely gotten murdered.